Dishonored with more RPG elements and shooter gameplay is apparently an apt description for WolfEye next game. It's been a while since Arcan has shelved the Dishonored IP. Granted, that part of the story was successfully concluded with the release of Death of the Outsider in 2017, but there are so many parts of that unique steampunk, dieselpunk world that would deserve to have their own games. Sure, it was eventually confirmed that Deathloop takes place in the same setting, albeit in the far future, but it's not quite the same thing. A proper Dishonored 3 was leaked alongside other unannounced Bethesda games, The Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion and Fallout 3 remasters, a Ghostwire, Tokyo sequel, during the Microsoft vs FTC trial in 2023, but none of those projects ever materialized, suggesting they were set aside after Microsoft acquired ZeniMax. While the actual franchise may be lying dormant and there's no telling when it might return, with Arcan Austin dead and Arcan Lion busy with Marvel's Blade, Arcan founder and series creator Raphael Colantonio promised fans they will enjoy the next project in development at WolfEye Studios, which will marry the likes of Dishonored and Prey with an additional RPG layer. Speaking to Games Industry, he said, "People who love Dishonored and Prey are going to feel very at home. It's uncompromised. We are just going full on into that kind of game in the way we create worlds, the way we let choices to the player. And I think there are going to be even more choices this time because of the RPG layer. We'll have a lot of different ways to do things. The game will be played in first person like Dishonored." Colantonio also confirmed it will feature shooter-like gameplay. "There is something about real-time decision making, as opposed to everything being stats, that makes us feel more in the moment, more immersed. I'm sore." Price. The intersection between RPG and first-person shooter has not been more of a thing. "We don't know much about the game, except that it is more ambitious than the studio's debut, Weird West, thanks to a generous investment received by WolfEye early on. We do know it is set in a steampunk world and a limited alpha will take place next year, with sign-ups open on the official website.